the spring and summer weight of French terry, which we love. It is 95% cotton, 5% spandex. That's what you get here. It's that hug, I like to say, whenever I put this on.
Right.
It feels just cozy, but not cozy, warm cozy. Cozy because it's so soft and feels so good on the skin. That's what I describe as cozy. And now you have the, what, is this stitched? How do we get this?
It looks stitched.
Yeah.
It looks like an embroidery, but it's actually a puff print.
Cool.
So it's got a little dimension to it. But honestly, if you didn't know, you'd look at it and go, you have embroidery on your top. It's so well done.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so here's stone khaki, prism pink.
Isn't that gorgeous?
And guess what I'm going to throw on? Prism pink and pool blue. Okay, let's get into this one. We're saving over $15, $33.99 for this.
Wow.
All right, go for it.
That's amazing. Yeah, so this is our classic French terry, which is 95 cotton and 5 spandex. You'll know French terry by the refined loops on the inside and then that smooth jersey on the outside. I love our French terry because it looks so much more expensive from that finish we put on it. So to me, this is like a little bit of a sweatshirt moment. You know, with the band on the sleeve, with the band on the bottom, the side slits, that curved neckline. You know, it's our French terry we sell year round. There's not a specific season for it. It's definitely year round. When we come back, I want to show you the inside here. So there are those refined loops that I always like to share with you. And then that smooth, you know, that smooth jersey on the outside. So you know what you're getting, what French terry is all about. Keeps you warm when it's cool and cool when it's warm, not claiming any properties, but the fabric just works that way. So it's, how cute do you look?
So cute.
Right?
So cute.
Yeah.
Look at this pink. Look at this pink.
I know.
And it
Pretty
has
in pink.
This bright coral in the shell. So, like I said, whether you are going, you know, to the shore or you're not, but this is going to make you feel like you are at the beach.
And this has a little bit, like you see the little drop shoulder. It's a little more of a contemporary vibe, a little ease here. The shells are, you know, placed very appropriately. You know, we strategically is what I should say, the way they're placed. And they're just on the sleeve and the front. So, you know, nothing's interfering with anything. They're very easy. Machine wash, tumble dry. French terry launders like a dream all the time. It's beautiful. And I do like the length you get, Rosina.
Yeah, you get a good, it's really, really comfortable. And it's very fine gauge, which I love. So it's a little more substantial, thicker than a t-shirt.
Yes.
Right? But it's not as thick as you would imagine like a fleece sweatshirt. It's just the silhouette of a sweatshirt, really.
But honestly, it's June, and I wore a sweatshirt, French terry sweatshirt yesterday at home. So you know what? Again, any time you can get these great pieces for your wardrobe at such a good value, right? It's an opportunity, and you never know when you're going to want to put on that sweatshirt. Maybe you're at the beach and it gets a little chilly at night, or you've had too much sun and you want to throw on a little sweatshirt idea over your bathing suit. I mean, that's just perfect. Maybe you're at home and, you know, somebody's got the air conditioner kicking, right? And you're like, oh, I'm freezing.
It's true.
I'm going to go put on a sweatshirt. It happens. Maybe you're going to the movie theater, and I'm telling you, every time I go to the movie theater, I'm like, why didn't I bring a jacket? It's so cold. It's freezing, right?
I never leave the house without something like this with me.
Do you know?
Ever.
And you know, yesterday I had lunch at a restaurant, and it wasn't a big deal restaurant, but if you sit at one table, the air conditioner was blowing right on you. I'm like, no, I have to move. I cannot sit here. I cannot. I have to move. So I picked a different seat where the air conditioner wasn't blowing on me. It's just the way it is, you know? You need these pieces in your wardrobe.
Do you know that, okay, over 400 out the door. Do you know that I have like two two like obsessions before I leave the house. Whenever I do anything, if I go out anywhere, whatever, I always have to have like a topper with me, always, because I'm always afraid of getting cold. And if I'm wearing heels, no matter what, I always have a pair of shoes in my bag. I get like bags that like could look a little dressy, but I have to make sure that they're big enough that I can have like a little pair of like flats, just because I can't stand that moment of like not being prepared, of like, oh, my feet are killing me. I always want to be ready. And I am. So this is the type of thing.
I think that's so good. And I always say to myself, practice what you preach. If you're going somewhere, bring a jacket, bring a sweatshirt. You know, don't be out there and miserable. For me, there's nothing worse than being too cold.
Yes.
I just hate it.
I know.
Right, Tony? I just don't like, I don't mind being too warm. I can take the sun and the heat. But too cold, no, not for me. So, you know, sweatshirts or French terry tops like this are perfect for those occasions.
And right now, clearance price, $34. Over 500 ordered. Now, clearance, it means that we're down to our final quantities, right? And then, so that's why it's like, all right, we're gonna put it on clearance so that we can move through it and then bring in new things. So right now, we have these 4 colors for you. Three colors.
3 colors. It's early. It's okay.
In the morning. So mine is Prism Pink, 400 remaining. That is it for forever, for good. Which one? 550 pool? Khaki. This is what Tony has on in the medium. 550 to go around. And pool blue, 250. So I see, and you could see it more on the hanger here. It is a little bit of a high-low, which is nice too.
Yeah, it does have a gentle, you know, curve that goes down in the back. But I do like those side slits because that's really going to give you ease and of movement and room. And if you want to, you know, listen, if you're getting this for your daughter or granddaughter, she probably wants it 2 sizes too big anyway. So, you know.
It's true. It's part of the stuff. Yeah, it is true.
Because kids today want everything oversized and big.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly.
No, they should just wait. When they get older,
They're not going to want it. I know. So they should actually just take advantage of it now, because when they get older, they're not going to want the oversizedness. So over 700 out the door. Make sure that you're checking out, because as you can see at the bottom right there, whenever you see red, it means completely sold out. Yellow means super limited. Green means good to go. So take advantage now. I don't want you to miss out on a $34 price point. Okay. All right, we're moving on to the